think it's beautiful. I brought out the
It is
gay
beautiful.
in others.
This is what I was going to bring up. My first joke of the set, I looked over at Cameron, who was playing the guitar and the drums at the same time, wearing a flannel, and I was like, wow, we've got Reece on the drums if he was straight and watched Deliverance. And that went super well.
That one really hurt him. He brought that one up
Oh,
earlier.
no.
He said, "Tarnations, these folks think I'm inbred." I was like, well, if you're inbred, then I would be inbred too, because we have the same parents.
And we'd all be baked.
Oh, I liked it. I meant that as a term of endearment.
No, that's okay. You know, we got to toughen him up a little bit. You know, he's been out ranching.
Dude, comedy will toughen you up.
No, this guy, he has become a pussy commander. He's like Lord of the Nooverings. I've never seen a guy like this. He is absolutely cleaning up.
He's quiet and sure.
Yeah, he is.
And those are two things that are very commendable.
Yeah, he walks with a gait of confidence, and like he's been on a bull.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, this guy, he knows his way around a telephone line.
I replaced myself with him. After I was like, "You think you got it?" And he was like, "Yes." And I was like, "That's all I need."
Oh, you guys had the chat.
Oh yeah, I was
Good,
like, "Yeah,
good.
this is what I'm thinking." He's like, "I can do it." Yeah, absolutely, sounds good. And I was like, "The way that you have just done what you've just done gives me the most confidence I'd ever need to move forward in what I think I need to move forward."
Soft-spoken with a big guitar.
Well, things have transpired quickly. You know, we're on this trajectory that I don't think anybody else has really had.
No.
And if they had, I don't want to talk to them.
We're actually going up. And that's also...
If they've also seen this much success, I don't want to.
No.
Don't meet your heroes.
With your frog.
Well,
your frog around your
I was
neck.
hoping we could kind of space that out a little bit for the frog release.
Yeah,
but
so there is quite a. I just want to allude to the audience. There's quite a thing. This string right here, and I won't pull it up, is connected to quite a travesty of a necklace. And we're not going to unveil it
don't you
yet.
talk about Kermit like that.
Well made.
Yeah. And guys, before we get into the podcast and eventually unveil this travesty, this atrocity, this amalgamation of worlds and chemicals of a necklace, this kind of a apothecary, this alchemical being of a necklace.
I agree with everything.
Yeah, I would almost say slightly even maybe demonic. Our sponsors are and have always been THC Dispensary, located and founded here in Omaha, Nebraska. Mm-hmm. There are 4 locations currently. Not any of us. They, I should say, are opening up a 5th location, likely in Lincoln soon. So definitely check that out. We don't have any new supplies from them, but new things are dropping all the time.
Oh, yeah.
They're an awesome sponsor and an awesome shop. If you want the best product and the best prices in Omaha, that's what you're checking out. And also our second sponsor with us from day one, beer. Not this beer, but beer in general.
Any beer will
sponsored the
do.
podcast. Mostly Barley, I think, actually sponsors the podcast.
I was going to say,
hoping
shout
to
out
get
to
a
our
hops.
patrons.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're 76 cents a month is what we have so far coming in.
76 cents a month. That is a price you cannot beat on these streets.
Yeah.
No, that's $1 for 4 episodes, 4 hours of content for $1. That's 25 cents an hour.
Yeah.
That's about sweatshop.
Venezuelans don't work for that.
Yeah,
No,
actually,
they
this is illegal pay at this point.
Yeah, at this point, you guys are in trouble.
You patrons are lucky we don't have a W-2. Because we'd sue you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Straight up.
As soon as we can afford a W-2, we're going to get a lawyer, and we're going to really tear this place apart.
As soon as I can afford a W-2, I'm getting blankets for my bed.
You don't have any blankets right now, do you? You
He's
seem
got
like a
me.
man who just has sheets.
Just squirt, dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
Every time I get in there, I just it's like a kitchen sponge. You're like, I haven't used it since yesterday, but there's still a little bit of water in there.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to wring it out a little bit. You got to smell it, make sure it's right.
I flip it every couple of days, but what I find is that the squirt makes it to the middle layer, and then I flip it, and then so my whole mattress just smells like mildew.
Yeah,
and
you're
it's
making like a
kinda
7-layer
emanating.
dip type
It's
mattress.
kind of emanating to the whole basement at this point.
What's it smell like?
You ever
Dreams?
had like a grandfather that smoked cigars and also shit himself?
Absolutely.
Did you?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Yes to, yeah.
How was it?
He's a war vet,
Is he still alive?
Yeah, one
Congrats.
time, you
Which
know, when
war?
Barack Obama, he was in Vietnam.
Vietnam.
Yeah, he's
How'd you get up
technically,
there?
yeah, he was a helicopter pilot. He got shot once by his own guy.
Wow.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, so homie jumps out. You're supposed to, I think back in those days, it was a your rifle thing, and your chute was right here, so you let one hand go. But this guy, you're in Vietnam. I don't know the whole scene, but guy jumps out and shoots my fucking grandfather through the trap, and it goes, no, it's this one. So it goes behind his neck and just grazes his like left trapezius or whatever.
While they were falling?
While they're jumping out of the helicopter.
So was he in the air as you got?
Yeah, he was piloting the helicopter, and he goes, "Oh shit," you know.
So these guys were jumping out of helicopters. Were there parachutes involved?
Yeah,
So these guys were parachuting out of helicopters.
into a war zone, and so my grandpa was like, and he's technically my step grandpa, but not super important to the canon. But it makes it a little less cool, like we're not.
Yeah, my step grandpa got shot by his own guy.
that is. Yeah, I always leave the word "step" out of it.
Yeah,
'cause
that
it's
makes-
like, well,
when you say that, it almost sounds like he wasn't even in the war.
it almost sounds like this guy, but like I don't know how he found out. I never really like figured that out. He's very homophobic, pretty racist. Just
So he's more homophobic
kind of a
than
bad
racist.
guy. Definitely. When
Okay.
Obama was in office, I'll never forget. He called him Barack Hussein Obamni.
Obamni. That's
Yep.
What was the Obamni part?
I have no idea.
I feel like I've heard Obamni
I
before.
feel like that's a
Obamni.
word that we're gonna get in a lot of trouble for saying.
I remember we were having a pizza. Like they're in town because they live in Colorado. They had driven in town. We always met at my uncle's house, and we got the same local pizza shop. And we're eating pizza, and news is on in the background, and Barack's on like making and my grandpa just ruined the vibe in the room. We're all like hanging out, and he's like, "This motherfucker, Obamni Hussein, blah blah. Show us your birth certificate." Yeah.
And that was before Facebook Reels.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
True.
nowadays, I feel bad for the old timers because they're just getting crushed with social media.
Yeah.
They don't know what
man.
any of it is.
My
They
my
can't-
mom
It's too much.
is pretty with it, but she's been sending me like AI videos and hasn't known that they're AI. She sent me, you guys might have seen it. It's just a bunch of rabbits on a trampoline.
Yep.
Yeah. And
Oh,
she's
I
like,
did see that
she's
one.
like laughing her ass off.
Dude,
She's
that
like,
one
how?
looks so real.
It does. She's like, look
That
at
is a
oh
good
my
rabbit
God.
video,
And
yeah.
here's
All AI videos. That one I would actually not know, and I've seen so.
yeah.
I just
so
found out it wasn't.
I only knew that it was AI because I was like,
I could smell
because
it.
I know what happens in the world.
Yeah.
and I know that
where's the
if
drive
you ever
by?
see a bunny, do you ever see 3 of them run out of a bush too? Like
No, I've only ever seen 2 at a time.
Yeah, it's like 1 and then 2 if it's like that's my
A
my
family
girl,
of them
you know?
on a trampoline.
Yeah, and
that
the
was
bounce-
really convincing.
And my mom, I was like, Mom, and she's laughing and stuff, and I didn't want to ruin her fun. But I was like, Mom, that's AI, right? And she's like, no, it isn't. I'm like, no, it is. And she's like, it's on a backyard camera. How would you do that? I'm like, Mom, explaining to your mom that if AI can make Godzilla stomp on Donald Trump, then they can make a video look like a backyard, like nighttime footage.
It's nighttime footage, so there's a lot less pixelation issues they have to deal
You
with.
wouldn't have to really,
Because
it's
it's all
convincing
kinda
because
dark,
your
yeah.
brain tells you this is supposed to be low quality.
Because where I catch AI is when you look at the little details on people, like you'll see like a finger or something that's like floating.
something
It's
off.
like little things, but yeah, in a dark setting with just some rabbits, I can see how that really tricked the old timers.
The same day we were on vacation, and the same day she's like, well, this can't be AI. And it was 2 kangaroos, same thing. It was further away. The trampoline had a net on it, and these kangaroos were jumping on this trampoline. I was like, Mom, I hate to tell you.
So
Yeah,
she
that's
isn't a
literally
trampoline
AI.
animal AI algorithm.
She's in a loop of trampoline AI.
And my brother brought it up. He's like, hey, how do we tell Mom that like the reels she's been sending are like Facebook group chat?
I think you should just block her.
And
That's what I do.
I just block her for 6 months. I still see her every day at work. She's like, I can't send you anything. It's like, oh, that's
I
because I,
don't
hate
know.
you.
There's a glitch.
AI.
But you do.
Yeah, there's a glitch. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a glitch. That's all I tell her.
Oh man.
I think
They
it got
believe it
hacked.
for months.
I
They
think
believe it for years.
Yeah, if you look up Facebook.
Did you get
glitch.
hacked?
Yeah.
You can't send it to me if you got hacked.
Yeah.
Did you get hacked, Mom?
They're always getting hacked.
Mom, Google right now Facebook hack, and I guarantee.
Yeah, you're a part of it.
She'll WebMD herself. She's like, oh my
I
god,
got
all of
hacked.
this. My phone is going slowly, and I have.
I got hacked and I have COVID. This
and
is a
I'm
nightmare.
having trouble sleeping.
Dude. Oh man, it's tough out there for them, but I think
Yeah,
that
you're right.
AI is it's kind of just become just like the next level of Google.
It has.
Like we were,
It's the first search
Justin
result that
uses
comes
it.
up.
The honestly, that works for my job 90% of the time. My
Dude.
best result is now with the Google AI analysis, and it
Really?
has sources.
Me too.
Yes. But Justin uses ChatGPT every single day.
Mine is always like, it's always when I'm talking to Ben, my buddy, who you guys have both met.
Of course.
And he'll say some dumb shit. The other day, he told me that women have invented less than 10 things in all of history.
10
and
things.
I have no knowledge of inventions really in general, but women inventions absolutely. And I told him immediately there's no way that's possible.
That was on the podcast. He said that,
Yeah,
and I
he's
was
like,
like,
no.
that's not
And I
true.
go and I Google it, and it's like immediately there's hundreds of results. I was like, women invented, and this is interesting. Women invented the flat bottom bag, like paper bag, and Ben's argument was like, what, like. Okay, we're talking about like useless inventions, like because he's so that way.
When's the last
And
time
I
you
was
used
like-
a bag?
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh, do you remember the last time you grabbed a paper bag that wasn't flat bottom?"
It's always flat.
Like,
That's
it's
the
always,
thrill
like,
of it. You
it's-
pop it and it goes
yeah,
flat.
and then all of your things sit nice and flat. I'm like, that's a really
Yeah.
important invention
Yeah.
if you think about it. Like,
How's Ben
Also-
doing? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say the other thing you said on that podcast is that there's never been any human remains found in the
any of
pyramids.
The pyramids. We're over across the whole world. There's never been any human remains that would validate the notion that they were ancient burial grounds for high-ranking officials, kings, things like that.
What was the
And I
overall
told-
argument of that?
That was just
That was
he
his
said
thing.
there
He
was
was
the
like,
hustle.
also, everyone thinks that the pyramids were like burial, like tombs for kings and stuff, and there's never been any evidence.
I also
and I
was
looked
like,
it up,
Ben,
and I was like, okay, King Tutankhamun.
This is the one
King
podcast
this,
we haven't
King
put out
like-
yet.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh, you
Ben's
guys
cast.
haven't dropped that one yet?
Ben's cast.
There's a lot of editing that needs to be done because of his
It would be a
general
lot of work.
sensibilities.
Oh, sure. Well,
So,
yeah, Ben.
It would be so much work for me to do that. And it's an hour cast of pure debauchery.
I gotta cover my doubloon
Oh yes.
as I cross through.
Oh yeah, please, two hand it, bro. They got too much of a.
I gotta sneak over.
They got a sneak peek. They got half the nipple there, bro. Why do they need to subscribe to the OnlyFans now? You know?
Would anybody like a beer?
No, please.
Yes. Please.
Would you like one of these since they're not a sponsor?
Yes.
Okay.
Those are non-sponsored, yeah.
These are non-sponsored.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that's
So GPT-5 is saying that most of the major ones were actually found empty, but that's because they were robbed.
Yeah.
You can find, like, there's actually interesting, like, it was, like, different centuries that each of them were robbed in, and you can see, like, how they did it. It's quite interesting. But there's, like, hundreds of pyramids, and the other ones they found, like, consorts, like, high officials and shit. And then, obviously, every pyramid has, like, unbelievably large amounts of dead workers
Yeah.
throughout all of them.
I bet they're
Yeah.
just built into the bricks at that
Man,
point.
I mean,
Honestly,
Tough Thursday.
secure the foundation.
Secure the foundation.
I don't think alcohol has been in like it's never been more popular than when the pyramids were built. Like when they introduced, and I know it's a hot topic word, but like slaves built the pyramids for certain, and when they introduced, like, these are obvious, this is obviously non-paid labor. We own you. You're
Well, they
lucky.
might have been
you,
indentured
if you-
servants.
If you
Well, there were a lot of apparently.
What's the difference? I mean,
Indentured servants.
It's the white term for it.
Yeah, indentured servants are white people. Yeah.
Well, it's also the white term for it if you don't want to say slaves.
because here's the thing:
It could be similar.
you have people that stop working, but every single night when they're done, you drop off a barrel in each campsite of mead, wine, whatever it was at the time. That introduces a reward to everybody at the end of the day. They get drunk, they're happy all of a sudden, And you think about it in modern society, there's a lot of like theorism as why like alcohol is so abundantly like you can't have ads for cigarettes anymore because of just the health factors or whatever. But there are ads for like Coors Light, get on a beach, get on a boat, get with your fucking
absolutely.
friends.
It's
and,
easier to replace your stomach than your lungs.
Well, yeah. Well, no.
Colostomy bag.
Yeah, that's right. I've been meaning to get sized for one. What do you think? Should we go shopping?
Yeah, we could.
Colostomy
I
bag
feel like
shopping?
you'd be a medium.
I'd do an
Yeah,
extra
thank you.
large
That
just
means
so
a
I
lot.
don't have to do as much shit.
Well, dude,
Like, here's the thing: if I got a catheter fixed to me, I'd be like, give me the fucking fattest bag. Like, dude,
sound me.
Oh my god! Like, I want one of those balloons you could like get inside.
Yeah,
of.
put a
Like,
dildo in my dick.
My
and
catheter
give me a
bag should
milkshake
have to be
straw.
emptied like max
Yeah,
once a month.
you're looking for a
you know?
trash chute
Yeah.
at that point.
Like,
Oh.
I'm gonna be pissing every day. Like, here's my thing: if I have a catheter, I video game for a living. That's what I would do.
Well, you think you could just hang out and just, kind of pee into a bag that just hung out with you for a while?
Do you? Yeah.
Yeah,
As long as I have, if there's no thread of going up, but like,
Well, how do you jerk off with the? You can't, right?
I imagine it makes him.
Oh,
That's so
wait,
funny.
hold on.
wait, but how do you jerk off?
You
No,
could.
that would actually change my life.
What
That
if
would
you
change
could?
the game right there?
You
Yeah,
could
'cause-
jerk off.
I find
Well-
masturbation quite healthy.
You couldn't jerk off.
Well, yes.
No, you could.
Cum doesn't come from the bladder, so it wouldn't work.
But it would still be going down the same hole, I assume.
Well, so a
Or is it?
catheter, I
Jay
believe.
bitches, let's look
I-
up the
I-
urethra.
yeah,
Does a
I
catheter?
believe a
Can you still
catheter-
cum when you have a catheter?
Yeah, I believe a catheter is inserted in a type of barbed way. You need a tool to take it out, but I'm not.
Barb?
I have
No,
I don't think
technically.
so.
Like, if you've ever like put tubing inside of something, you have something that's shaped like this.
Male
and
and
it doesn't have
female.
it doesn't have a sharp edge, but it's
Oh,
much
but it's a
easier to
little-
put in
yeah,
than take
yeah,
out.
yeah.
You know?
It's tapered.
Yeah, it's,
Tapered.
yeah, exactly. It's kind of
Beveled.
tapered with beveled.
Ew.
There we go,
I love words.
I do
Sometimes I
too.
forget them. I was forgetting a lot of words on Tuesday.
dude. You're actually quite a wordsmith. I
Yeah,
don't
thank you.
know. I don't know if anyone's
You've
told you
got
that,
it.
Well,
but
I-
you pull out some shit on Quik Draw sometimes that I'm like, where the fuck did Addy just get that from? Where did Addy Herman just get the word? You said something the other day. You said, fuck. And now I'm going to forget.
That's okay,
You said a word, and I'm over on the drum kit. Like, where the fuck did he get that from? Like, I know
old
this.
parents.
Yeah. Old. You've been fucking reading, like, Louis L'Amour's old, like, cowboy
romance books.
Yeah, his cowboy romance books.
She then sounded his urethra. Man, this guy is a
You
wordsmith.
can come with a catheter, but it's risky because you can irritate the urethra by causing movement of the tube, which could cause bleeding or infection risk. It also says some people temporarily clamp or disconnect the catheter.
To masturbate.
Yeah.
So,
Who
So
is
this-
who is there for that case study?
So how is the
Yeah.
catheter? Is the catheter kind of like a barbed, beveled?
I don't think it is. I think it's literally just a tube because you can pull your own catheter out, and they wouldn't put that on the.
Well, but
you
here's
can
the
pull
thing.
your own catheter
Here's the
out.
thing.
I'm gonna leave mine in.
You
true.
can unplug yourself from IVs and stuff pretty easily.
I think the catheter is
If
the
you
same.
pull your own catheter out, I'm almost certain that
It will
that
cause
that
bleeding.
will probably you'll probably bleed or
You
have to
probably
seek
will.
medical attention.
Yeah.
I don't think you can just. I don't think it's not just a tube that they just like wedge in there.
Well, I
There's,
think
like,
they
some-
clamp. Don't they like? I don't know. Yeah, we need answers.
Yeah. Well, how is
Where
a
does a catheter-
What is, yeah.
Welcome to
What is
Lewd
it?
Actually.
What is catheter? Dude, we had so many blank actuallys on the last one we
Yeah,
did last week.
we're doing a bit for that. It was fun.
we were going.
So, yeah, we'll talk off podcast probably about this.
Well, we can talk
But
anytime
maybe
we
we
want.
should rep it. The comedy festival coming.
Comedy
up.
Festival, yeah, the Great
and
American
a
Comedy
potential showcase, I guess you could say, of Dude Actually and likely Quik Draw Comedy.
Festival. Oh yes, absolutely, dude. Actually,
When,
Quik Draw.
where, what?
So it's going to be in June. I am now an official committee member of the Great American Comedy Festival. They swore us in last night. There were robes and goat sacrifices and stuff. It was pretty crazy.
Lots of horns. of
But
those
my
things.
first question I asked them is, "What is the date?" And they said it's in June, and they
date.
couldn't pin it down. But it's looking like it's going to be a Thursday through Saturday.
Okay.
in one of these June weekends.
So
next year.
Yeah.
Next year, yeah.
2026,
The other one
okay.
just happened, and nobody's heard about it. That's
No.
our whole thing. We want to raise awareness for the Great
Everybody
American
in the
Comedy
city
Festival.
will now know.
Well, yeah, absolutely. All million of them. They will know, and you guys better buy tickets.
Yep, be there.
Because
But here's the thing: with a year of advertising, man.
Absolutely.
A year of
Who
ads
wouldn't
doesn't
wanna go
matter
and
if you
laugh
don't
for a
get it.
weekend?
If you don't
Yeah.
get it to the people, we didn't know comedy existed in Omaha, and there's been. I mean, people have paid money for sponsored things for years, and we've never seen them.
Yeah.
So it's word of mouth, and actually like letting people know it exists. 'Cause,
Omaha's very
yeah,
word of mouth.
They should
We
absolutely.
would have had no idea. We had no idea comedy was here.
So how is a catheter?
So it says no matter what, even if you clamp or disconnect, the tube stays in your dick. But when you disconnect, you can just freely like leave your bag behind and go fuck or jerk off or whatever. And
Imagine.
the cum goes past to the tube, and it says it can have a split stream effect, which is not comfortable for people.
So
None of
so
this
you're
is
saying
comfortable.
there's an insert almost like there's a
Oh, you got like a
permanent
plug in you.
There's
Is
a
it two
permanent
different
piece that
holes?
can be. So you can unclip the tube, but your
basically
receiver.
you like take the tube out of the bag, and then it gives you like a special plug that you can plug it with in your like mobile.
Wait.
Oh wait.
Oh.
So that means that the semen does not come out of the
it
catheter
goes
hole.
around the
It's a
catheter.
separate. Well, do we have a separate hole? Let's look up some anatomy photos here.
Yeah,
let's
so
let's pop them up right here.
Because the cum does not come from your bladder, and the catheter is directly
In your
going
bladder.
So how many
I thought
holes
so.
do guys have? Let's see if
Well, so if
you got two inward
you know
holes,
you
but
know your
one
bottom
outward
vein,
hole.
right?
my bottom vein.
Like
I've never
the
met
bottom
it.
of your dick. Like if you looked at it, like it's not your.
I usually
your,
look at the
your
top.
dick. Your dick isn't round. It's more like that, you know, because the bottom has that like Snickers vein on it, and that's the vein where all the cum
That's not true.
comes. Yeah, that's yeah.
Doesn't it come from like there's the
It comes from your
testes,
prostate
there's,
and your
like,
seminal vesicles going through your urethra. It doesn't come from
And
the bottom of your dick vein.
And it goes up that vein.
No, it fucking
From your
doesn't.
balls. That is connected to
Well,
your
it's
prostate.
It's a combination because it's two different liquids. It's the sperm, and then it's the like mucusy shit that the sperm has to.
The
swim around.
yeah,
And
yeah,
so
yeah.
one of them comes from the balls, and one of them, I don't know. You're saying the other one comes
Comes from your
So
prostate,
that's
yeah,
not
in
where
there.
The sperm is generated, or
Yeah, yeah.
I
your
think
seminal
we've-
vesicles and it processes through this prostate. But there's a you have two inner holes and one outward hole. But the bottom, your Snickers vein does not
let me
give
ask
you
you this.
any cumulus.
You guys ever done
Cumulingles.
BDSM? You guys ever done
I love
like
EDM.
cum deficit? You ever had somebody tie you up?
Cum deficit.
Yeah, you ever had somebody like tie your shit up? You ever had
Somebody
tie
tie
your
your
penis
balls
up.
above
or
your
let's
above
say
your
this
dick.
next
With
time
a
you
leather
guys
strap?
next time you guys
Princess Leia,
masturbate,
dude.
and I'll challenge you to this. I'm not, and I know it seems like I am, but I'm not a scientist, and I'm definitely not a biologist.
I can't
You
believe
take
you.
one finger, the second you're coming, go ahead and put as much pressure as you comfortably can on that bottom fucking main vein down there. You're not gonna come.
Try
the
doing
same.
that when you pee.
I have.
You pee in your mouth.
I'm not hard when I pee though.
You-
so
what if
here's
you-
the thing.
You're
Have
never
you-
what do
hard
you
when
mean?
pee.
Have you ever pinched?
It's the same thing
and
as
a guy,
pinching it
have you,
off.
have you ever pinched when you
don't
peed before?
get cum from your bottom dick vein.
Because like sometimes somebody walks in or something's going on where you gotta like clamp off.
try
the
to
pee.
shut it off.
You physically like
I've never had to
clench down
clamp
there
off a
and then you
pee.
like kind of squeeze it. It feels like the piss is going straight through the middle of your cock.
Yeah.
It feels like your piss vein is right in the middle, and I gotta tell you, man, there's no way my cum is going right through the middle
It
of
is.
my dick through the pit.
It is.
I think with enough tantric exercises, I mean, anything's
It's the
possible.
same vein.
Where do you feel pleasure when you're coming?
In my
What do you mean?
mind.
The
Yeah.
tip.
Oh,
The
well,
tip
no.
and right at
That
the
does not
at the
mean
vast
anything.
deferens.
That does
Right in the
not.
back
That's
of my
also
skull.
not it.
That's not it.
And also,
No.
it doesn't mean anything. That doesn't
Well,
mean anything.
I'm just
for-
saying, physiologically, if you,
You
didn't have an
are-
X-ray,
Physiologically, you're retarded.
go ahead and put a finger on that bottom
Do
vein
the same
and
thing
see
if you're hard when you pee. It's
Hell.
the same thing.
no,
Yeah, it'll be like ow.
no. Addy agrees. Pee physically feels like it's coming through the middle. Because if you've ever pinched off a pee, it hurts in the middle.
Yeah, feels like it's coming from below because you're also getting sensitive simulations from your prostate, which is in your ass.
Which is below.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Which just follows the below part of your dick. I swear, dude.
You do not have a fucking bayonet or grenade launcher
vein. Comes from the bottom, dude. There's no way.
I don't think you're
Pisses here and comes
Is he
like
right? He cannot
comes like
be right.
racing it.
I think we finally found it. Oh yeah, Morgan has some input.
I do actually know this.
She do actually know it.
Dude, actually. Yeah. No. So there's your bladder, and then there's the port. It's not a vein, but like the vein it travels through, and then right below that is where you produce your gametes, your sperm, and all of the semen. And so basically, this comes from here.
That's actually,
and it's kind of the main
right.
tube. And then when you are ejaculating, it comes from this area right here. So basically, like.
Oh.
It's
so
like
it's the same. It goes through the same tube.
Your bladder's here, and this is where that happens.
2025.
It's not down below.
Woman-splaining ejaculate. Can you believe that?
Why did you go like this as if you were about to be right?
I was right, dude.
Absolute
I was right.
troglodyte.
She said it was below.
No, you said it's through the.
The pee goes, and the cum goes.
It doesn't go through your Snickers vein.
It goes through your Snickers vein, dude. That's
it
the
goes
only.
Through your urethra.
Well, the same hole, yeah. I mean,
the tube is the same.
The tube,
the
really?
tube is all the same.
Yeah,
but there's gotta be.
That's what I've been saying the whole time.
There's just a separate entry point.
Yeah, it's like
Zack's been saying some random shit this whole time.
I 100%.
That makes sense.
Zack's been out of control this whole podcast, if we're being honest.
Let's go ahead.
This guy's really been acting a fool.
Gotcha.
Man, I mean,
that's good to know.
At this rate, we're going to be, in the top 1,000 podcasts on Spotify.
I think so.
We're going to be in the top 1,000 podcasts in this region on Spotify.
It's going to be hard to beat certain people.
we're already probably top 100 in this Omaha metro area.
Yeah, we're probably top 10 in Omaha.
There's 11 podcasts.
Yeah, there's like 14.
There's a lot of podcasts. I'm finding out about new ones all the time. But really, I think that this one is very grassroots. We're hanging out. There's grass behind us.
It's a no bullshit podcast. There's not a whole lot we're not willing to talk about or go over. Mm-hmm. We try to diversify our guests. Like our old podcast was all about a certain.
It was interviewing EDM DJs.
How was that?
Well, we were also EDM DJs.
Yeah.
It just didn't pan out to the audience.
We were
it's
like
not what the people
the
wanted.
most social EDM DJs, and so you'd get somebody
like
on
very
that used to be in like, yo, what the fuck's up? Everybody put your hands up.
Or they say nothing on the mic always.
Yeah, and then
they
you
never
get them
say
on
anything.
a podcast, and it's hard to get something out of them. But some of them, very few, I would say, were really good, and we had them on like multiple times. So we're like, yo, you're just a naturally good person.
Darkwood, Oceans,
and
Nick Hyde,
Don Basic,
Danny. He's never been on, but he's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to all the good local DJs that are actually like vibey.
Well, they also have a vibe of comedy. Like they're funny.
Yeah,
they're cool to talk.
Funny
to.
people are the best people to hang out with. Like even if they don't realize that they're funny, them being funny naturally is the best.
Oh yeah, Jaden was just off the jump. I could see something in him. Mm-hmm. I knew he was funny just by how he was, even if he didn't
talented.
think so.
I like how we talk about him in the past tense.
Yeah, he was.
The artist formerly known as Jaden.
He's ascended.
Things are going in a really good direction. I think
so. We're coming up on this, not this Tuesday. Yeah, but next. Yeah, actually, this coming Tuesday will be 1 year. It'll be our Reece and I's first Quik Draw.
Oh, that's great.
Crazy.
See, I had you on last week's Quik Draw.
That was
I'd like
fun.
to have you and Reece on maybe this Sunday.
Double
guests.
That would be super fun. Reece
I
and
love
are a
double
good
guests,
combo.
bro. Like that, the show goes by so quick with 3 people up on panel.
It did. I wish he and I could have done like a more improv music stuff, but that's not on you. That's the pace of the show, and like Taryn was talking
It was going
over
so
it.
fast.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was. It went super quick when I was up there, dude.
Uh-huh.
It flies by. When you're in the audience, it's like nice. It's kind of a slow burn, but in a good way. When you're up there, just like being on stage, it's like, boom, it's done before you even know it.
True magic happening, man. I mean, the magic that I see outside of Emmett's, like, I think it was Tuesday night, or maybe it was Sunday, this guy, he had parked his motorcycle on the sidewalk.
Yes. Yep.
And then he got on a motorcycle with his girlfriend, no helmets, of course. And then they crossed the one-way street and then drove up the sidewalk the opposite direction of traffic, which I've never seen before. And honestly, kudos to him for really thinking outside the box of, how to really drive a vehicle the wrong way, but technically it not be in the wrong lane. You don't see a lot of that.
Yeah, no, that's a rare occurrence. That's a unicorn right there. Also, that bike was so big for such a small man.
Yeah, it was crazy. Both of them were very, very little people. I mean, together they weighed 250 pounds.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that, Zach? 2 people weighing 250 pounds?
Dude, that's already less than me.
Yeah.
Combined.
Yeah.
I'm 260.
You combined.
Dude, yeah. I mean, Zach and I, when we sit together, I mean, floors move, things shift.
Yeah, we make things happen
Yeah.
just by our sheer mass.
Are you guys a quarter ton between the two of you?
No, a
I'm
quarter ton would be
260.
500.
500.
No, we'd be about 460.
Nice. We're
Okay.
under a quarter ton.
You're under the quarter ton.
We're under a quarter ton.
A Chevy. Yeah.
I'd say.
Yeah.
A beef ton?
An 8.
A beef.
I was like, we're
Him
beef.
saying fractions and you just going to like a fat phrase. You say beef ton.
That's a beef ton of motherfuckers
No,
over
I said
there.
a fraction. I just
You guys are a metric shit ton of ass. That's what you are.
because I feel like the three of us would be because I'm 180.
Nothing. You're negligible.
I know that's
You're a
not true.
backpack.
You are a backpack.
Dude, I'd love to see you walk 2 blocks with me, bro.
Is that a challenge?
180 because I'm 180. How are
You're
you?
Shade
180?
bitches, you're 180.
Yeah, and I don't work out or eat much, so I don't know. Are you
So
It's all on his neck.
Are you
So
sure?
in the winter I work out, and
all
my
on his
last weigh-in in the winter was 191,
Why don't you have a
Wow,
scale?
look at
which is the heaviest I've ever been. Which is my goal is 210. That's my goal weight.
210. You're gonna be fucking.
I'd love to be just fucking built, but not like I don't want to be fucking huge. I just want to be built. I want to be somebody who can move some fucking furniture.
Sure, that's
because
big.
I've always been very, very skinny, and so now with working and everything, my guess is 185 max. Like I've had to have lost at least 5 pounds this summer.
You lose weight when you're working.
Oh, absolutely.
I gain
And
weight
It's
when I
all
work.
cardio.
I gain
it's
weight.
all cardio. What I do, it's all like super. It's up and down walking. I mean, I've never done like a step
May I have
counter,
another one
but
of these?
I do
Oh,
10,000
of course,
steps a
thank you
day
so much.
easy.
I was thinking about pouring a shot. Would you like a shot?
Awooga. A Reaper
What is it?
Well, I mean, I've got some. I've got
Dang.
some Jim Beam.
You get what you
And
get. You
I've
don't
got
throw a
some-
fit, Reece.
Man, I wish.
No,
we
I
would
just
bring
want
that
to.
more.
No, I just want
I
to
also
know
have
if it's
tequila.
whiskey, vodka.
I have
what it is.
tequila also.
If you got whiskey, then I'm in.
Yeah,
So,
you
yeah.
down for a shot of whiskey?
Absolutely. Every
Yeah.
time.
You didn't even have to
ever.
ask.
I'll
That
tell you.
was the thing he had. So.
Well, I just wanted to.
I also have tequila.
Well, what brand do you have?
Yeah. Oh, it's that.
Ooh, no, I won't drink.
I want
that.
a slave.
No, as long as I'm sticking to dark, because on a Thursday night, bet your ass I'm not making a fucking Long Island iced tea in my fucking tummy, bro. I will not be drinking vodka,
You're missing
tequila,
out.
rum, and whiskey.
No, you got to stick with one
If
color.
if I'm doing darks, I'm doing darks. You know, which I usually am.
Yeah.
You usually
How
are.
many darks have you done?
More than lights.
Uh,
Probably more than lights. No,
I'm
actually.
gonna not answer that question. Yeah.
Reece
Not on the podcast, man.
Absolutely. Yeah, you don't want to kiss and tell.
Yeah, 1? 3? No,
Oh,
Man.
Noah. That was a light.
that was a light. No, it was a light, yeah.
3 shots of whiskey.
You know,
Yes, please.
sorry for the homophobic crowd, but best ass I ever fucked was Noah.
Really?
Oh, for sure, dude. And I'd never tell him. You know, I would never let him
tell him.
know.
You'd be like, ah.
Yeah, at one point he was like, and he called me daddy, which really fucked me over. I was like, I don't like
He was
that.
also like 21.
Yeah, I'm not and you know, in his eyes, I'm 28. I'm like an old feller. You know,
Yeah,
right?
you're daddy.
Old feller about to get old yellered. You know,
You're about to
and
get
it's like,
unked. You're gonna get unked.
Uncle Reece, dude.
But dude, holy shit, man.
Have you all
like,
ever got unked before?
like you've had like?
He probably said uncle.
Here's the thing.
Reece was plowing him too hard.
Uncle.
And this might not be worth saying, but
That's the best thing to say before you say something.
here's the thing. In my experience, at least, nobody does anal like a person who has a prostate. You know, I feel like girls are like, all right, well, you're into this, and that's cool. Like it kind of hits close to home, you know, and it does give me some pleasure. But dudes are like, dudes will work that shit, you know, like they really. And I'm sorry to the homophobic crowd.
Well, I don't know if this is homophobic as much as it is, turning me on.
Yeah, well, perfect, dude. Like, dude, you get, and I'm into twinks, and you know what a twink is for the
You
people
are
who-
one.
Cameron.
Yeah, right, dude. I'm a twink.
No, you're not a
I'm a
twink.
twink.
I think you're a little too built for a twink.
Yeah, you're a little too.
Twinks can get mistaken for girls with pixie
I
cuts.
have been called a twunk in the gay community all the time. They're like, you are a twink, like a dom. Like a twunk is like a dom twink. It's like somebody who's feminine and stuff, but is definitely a top. And that's what category I think that I'd.
You got a chain wallet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
That
yeah.
does change your category of gay.
Yeah, it does. I mean, dude, there's levels to this shit. You know? There really is. Like the top tier gay is being like a femboy. You know,
Top tier
like,
gay is being a femboy.
A femboy. Yeah,
Dustin
like
the cock.
well, no.
That's not
I know,
Dustin the
that's
cock.
totally-
Where's he
So
at?
you're
I know,
you're
I miss
you're not quite what you'd call a CD, a cross dresser, which
Yeah.
is
I'm more of a
usually a
Blu-ray.
lot of CDs will after a while be like, listen,
I'm on fire stick.
I've felt so comfortable in my wearing feminine clothes and everything that it has become a part of me. I'm ready to like actually transition and do the hormones and do what it takes to like create the body that because usually you'll have like silicone tits and stuff like that you'll wear and things like that. And by you, I mean definitely not me.
Yeah, I already have my own tits. I don't need to really
You're
add
explaining
anything
this a
to it.
little too much, muchacho. You like tits.
You
like
have
silicone tits,
daddies,
don't
doms, twunks. So
you? No, there's
like,
also beavers. There's also
What's a beaver?
woodchucks.
Well, there's a
there's-
woodchuck out back.
No,
You guys
he's probably
know?
gay.
Well, you have
Yeah,
bears,
his name's
bears,
Woody.
but
Bears,
a lot
too.
of bears are bottoms.
Bears, beavers.
Really? So they just kind of hang out down there and just sort of take the
Oh,
damage.
they're big and fuzzy, and
They're
they're
big, hairy. They're manly men that love
Yeah.
to get fucked.
Yeah. So that
And
so a
spread
bear
my
likes to
hairy-
get fucked.
Usually when you come across a bear, they are a bottom because otherwise, if they are a top, that's just a daddy or a dom. So daddies and doms are kind of the same thing, and then you have twunks who are kind of femme presenting and femme in energy, but are still obviously like tops. They're not getting fucked. You know.
What if we wait until
And
June of next year to put this out? Some of the gayest shit I've ever heard in my
This
life.
is ridiculous. And also, no, dude.
But I'm also fascinated by just all
You-
the culture
Twunk.
of.
But I will say, just to end this whole thing,
twink
like I'm
hunk?
telling you, like in my experience, and I know Morgan's in the room and can probably, maybe, hopefully tell me different. or
She
maybe
can work a
can't.
prostate,
But here's the thing: is like, like I've in my experience specifically, women kind of like.
Well, they don't
mostly allow it. Some that you do come across people. Some women that are like, I actually
women
am
don't
pretty
buck
into anal.
back like the
But
boys
like,
do.
but like men, but like,
Buck
dude, like
back, huh?
people. I should say people with prostates because you have a lot of trans people. That
People
still,
with prostates.
I like that. We have just become part of the LGBTP
Look
community.
what you
dude,
did.
dude. I'll
People
never
with
step over that
prostates.
line. Everybody should know that this is like a queer positive podcast.
Oh, sure. We
In
we
some
are
part of the
allies
roots, like
by
like,
the
absolutely.
wildest stretch of the
It is,
imagination.
absolutely.
I was going to Chapel Row.
Like
Yeah, I'm going to Chapel Row.
Like we don't always have queers on the podcast, but we always have queers on the podcast.
Yeah, we may have.
Yeah, But all I'm saying is like
Dude, get to the point. You're saying guys fuck better than bitches. Dude, shut the
when
fuck
it comes to
up.
anal. Yes.
That's all you have to say.
Anal, yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
Hey,
it would have taken you an extra 10 minutes to say it.
You gotta read a book, okay? If
No.
you want to know the
I
end,
read
go
the
to the
cover.
last page.
I read the
man.
cover.
No.
Hey,
I judge a
The
book by
cover
its
just
cover.
says the name. You gotta read
Guys fuck better than bitches because they buck back on that cock like a good fucking riding cowboy.
wow, this guy, that is a
That's
Blue Moore album.
that's literally all you were gonna say.
My
And if I read
experience,
that
yeah.
book, I would have been like, "Wow, that's a great cover. I like that."
Anal
Good to know.
is better with prostate-bearing individuals.
What if they were pro-church
pro-church?
instead of pro-state? Would you still accept them?
Yeah, see, there's something there, but you got to work it.
You do have to work it. Right,
Just like that prostate.
Write that down.
You got to work that.
Yeah, you got to go.
You got to get in
We're
there.
always talking about prostate, but what about
I've thought, dude. I've thought about this for like 7 years. That's been a concept.
Separation of pro church and pro prostate.
Dude, there's something there. You should write that down.
Can I have your hand to put this out on?
You can have my eyeball.
No, now-
you can have my cornea.
Now, if he was a bear, you could, because they're the less.
Well, if he was a
dominant.
bear,
well,
he'd have
Zach's
so
super
much
homophobic. He's trying to hurt me after I gave my opinion.
Well, is he trying to hurt you, or is he trying to get the next step in your relationship going?
Have you ever thought?
He's never been one for ouchies. You know, he's not a BDSM kind of guy.
No, I could see that. Yeah.
I don't need ouchies.
He doesn't want rope burn.
No,
Who
absolutely.
does?
I don't want that rope if it don't burn. You
So,
know?
how many ladies have you got with? And you don't have to, list names or numbers or anything. That are really into the fact that you're bisexual.
Oh, I don't fucking know.
They all love it.
Do they bring it up?
all love it.
Do they ever bring it up?
So there's been a majority of situations that I don't mention it because it's not like, I don't know. Like, how many people do you tell that, like, your favorite color is blue? Like, it's irrelevant.
I wouldn't tell anybody that.
Yeah.
I would never.
I would never divulge that information.
What do you think my favorite color is?
I feel like it's blue.
You're an orange or green, I feel like.
Man, you're good.
Really?
You're good. I was waiting for you to say anything but orange and green and me to say I don't have a favorite color. But, man, you saw right through it.
Wow.
You saw right through it.
That's a good
I'll tell
color
you what.
combo.
I'll tell you what. We're going to figure out where that lower vein is tonight, Reece.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see fireworks of orange and green, dude.
Dude, I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to a
I love a good
giant
prostate, man.
pyrotechnic display.
I live good pro-church, dude.
Pro-church. It's important.
When's the last time you were on the podcast? What a turn this show has taken. We're in a different house right now. That's crazy. This is a whole different table. No, different chairs, same table. We're bringing a new table up here.
That's true.
We got a longer table.
We
on the
should
way.
have exchanging tables. Like, I'll bring a full, like, every podcast, we'll just put some random fucking table in here. Like, you know how easy it would be to find a free table and then just fucking burn it afterwards? Like, on Facebook Marketplace, like, on our way.
Okay.
Every fucking week.
So you're thinking we get some tables, we burn them in the back, do a little effigy to the sun god or something?
Yeah,
I like that.
exactly.
Okay. I
Roast
like
some mallows, dude.
Dude, marshmallows are not bad. I'll tell you what. I've been eating less of them because, the more you drink, the more you like savory stuff. Like, I've been crushing sunflower seeds during the daytime.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Fuck, I'm not wearing the same
That's
thing.
good for the salt.
I got a
We need
bag
the
of
salt.
sunflower seeds in, like, most of my cargo pants. But these aren't cargos.
These are show pants.
These are
all right?
sweatpants, dude. But I was like, no way, dude. I got my jalapeno barbecue right here, dude.
Jalapeno barbecue?
Dude,
That's
they're-
well. I've had barbecue. I haven't had jalapeno
Bro,
barbecue.
they're so...
That sounds
Dude,
sick.
I've been
my favorite
fucking
one
up
right
the
now.
Taco Bell ones.
Really?
They've got purple wrapping. Oh
Okay.
my god, they taste like tacos.
My mom saw that I had, like, a certain allure to sunflower seeds, and she went on some fucking, like, niche website that, like, some, like, company in Idaho makes fucking sunflower seeds, and they have all these niche fucking flavors. She got me, like, jalapeno barbecue. Man, what was one of the weirder ones? She got me, and this is weird, it was American hamburger. I was like, well, isn't the... But, okay.
I think Chinese hamburger is just made out of little girls.
Yeah, it's like...
The ones that they couldn't save. Man, so Reece, I've got to ask. You know, your mom, obviously, she's a woman in her 60s, single, right?
Late 50s. I don't think she's 60 yet, actually.
Okay, well, I apologize, Mrs. Thurber.
Yeah.
He told me you were in your 60s. That may be why the job application didn't work out, because I opened up with that one. I said, I understand you're in your 60s.
Yeah,
You're looking for somebody.
And you're looking for a little bit of extra work around.
Yeah, you're looking for a man who knows
facilities.
A man who's comfortable with laying pipe.
Yeah.
And, you know, really. No, but so.
I know you want some landscaped.
Real talk, man. But no, so oh, by the way, I haven't forgot about your offer. Oh, please, I insist. So has your mom been on any dates? Does she date much?
My mom is married to my father.
Well, that doesn't
so
matter.
no, she doesn't.
Has she been on any dates?
Here's the thing, because neither of them will ever see this. My mom. So if you were to imagine imagine the person that raised me, and you're imagining my mother.
I'm imagining Sarah Connor from the Terminator.
So
me too, actually.
The side of me that Zack is like, bro, Jesus Christ. That's my mom. The clerical, rational, knows how to fix things, knows about cars. That's my dad, you know. But he was very kind of hands off, you know, never I'm proud of you kind of thing. But they're still together. They're
still together.
Very
I
different.
thought they were
parenting
separated.
styles. And you know, in high school, I was like, man, this is going a certain way, you know. But you know, as an adult, I'm like, holy shit, bro. When somebody's talking to me about their broke down work truck, I'm like, well, what noises was it making? What was going on before it stalled or whatever, you know? And I'm like, I can almost visualize what's going on with it. I'm like, that's all my dad. And then all my getting to know people, being open, my outward personality is my mother. And it's interesting because people will be like, what's your sign? And it's like, bro, I'm literally just like my mom and dad. You know,
what are we at?
That people are like, what, let me do your let me do some hippie shit with your life. And it's like, bro, you are the amalgamation of, I follow psychology more than I follow astrology.
Are they on
Absolutely.
Instagram? Where can I follow psychology?
John Psychology.
I'm trying to Mr. Psychology.
Also, speak a little louder, Reece. When you speak as another person or you go into something
as another person, how many versions of Reece are there here at this table?
Go, yeah,
it's slightly because I
talk louder.
I feel as though I have a voice that is specifically
you're still getting quiet.
I feel as though I have a voice that is specifically piercing and annoying.
Keep it that way.
I'm glad you think that, but it's not true.
Keep it up so we can
if
turn it down.
If your voice was piercing and annoying, we wouldn't hang out. You wouldn't be.
We would not love you.
You wouldn't be in my dining room right now.
You would be gone from our lives immediately.
So, it doesn't take much.
You'd be gone
to be out of my life.
You'll hear yourself on a recording or something. You're like,
you don't listen to the podcast.
You're fine. I do.
Oh, you do?
I've listened to every single podcast.
Yeah?
I hated my voice before I started doing stand-up.
Bro, my job is to be doing busy work.
Oh, that's awesome.
Bro,
thank you for listening.
If it dropped, thank you for being a listener. I'm one half of the dude.
Dude thinks he's just talking to plants whenever he's on the podcast.
He's like,
hey, listen to me, little
dude,
I need you to root for me.
I'll be fertilizing or there's this one account every Friday that I mow.
Addy?
Of
course.
Like
another shot?
I'm good on the shot, but you go ahead.
They have nicotine.
Oh, it's nicotine?
Do you want nicotine?
I have
a different one.
He's got a snare.
I have my snare.
It's called a snare. It seems like a track.
It's a snail, and I don't like the way he's saying that on the podcast.
Which one's which?
So this is weed.
That's weed? Okay.
Yeah. Weed left, nicotine right.
This is one of our sponsors, and this is one of our sponsors that's
yes,
not allowed.
Actually, on the left, I know I said that we don't have any THC dispensary. I'm sorry. That's not the name.
We don't have any products from THC dispensary. However, we actually do. And that is the snare. Yeah. And also a tank on top of the snare, which provides a little more high end for the original snare.
This is green crack, I believe.
Crack. Nice. It's actually
Man, you guys trying to
It's
steal
actually
some
red
copper?
crack. It's black crack.
It's black crack.
It's the fucking darkest crack.
Black
you've
crack.
ever
I'll tell you what. I've never seen a black person's butt crack before. It's always ever been a
Oh.
white person's.
It's
You
dark.
haven't watched enough
Man,
porn then, man.
Well, you're right about that.
It's dark. It's dark butthole.
You know,
Dark butt crack.
Well, the hole is sometimes not dark.
That's
What do you
true.
mean by that, Jay Bitches?
Like, the whole thing will be a big chocolate present, but the actual starfish will be pink sometimes.
There's no way AI told you that.
well, no, Jay bitches
big
has
knew
what
this.
we call
He
a
knew
A
this.
chocolate present. Man.
Zach, you never offered me a shot of the Jim Beam.
Oh,
When you
Reece
were
is
there.
getting hammered tonight. I like that.
Reece is gonna name it.
Guys,
I
this
mean,
is
how
a
else
rare
am I going to
occasion.
get us home?
Well,
Like,
sure, you,
what-
you got to get home with confidence.
Yes.
That's the
like,
key to drinking
here's
and
the thing.
driving. You got to own it.
Here's the thing. Yeah. The second
Is
you
your
start
other
getting
one
in trouble.
Is your other tank gone, Reece? Did
Tank.
you go through it all? Your two.
I have 3 more.
You're
batch?
full.
really, it's less of a
I
tank
have
and more
2
of a shell.
batches and one.
That batch fucked me up.
That
This is a
so
shell. It looks like a snail.
It's the snare.
It's the snare
Dude,
to him.
So there's a
And I
there's a
hate
meme
because
right?
we'll
This
be
is what
at
happened.
we'll be at Quik Draw and he'll be like, "Hey, do you have your snare?" And I'm like, "Well, my snare drum is a thanks to the household, a thanks to Addy,
Thank you.
a thanks for the podcast and being on with us, being
Our father.
well, not only our father but our friend.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
Yeah.
our newest buddy.
We've got a
man.
dad
Like,
who's also our friend. That's the best thing in
I
the
don't have any
world.
room for any friends, you know. And
Absolutely.
then you step in, and I'm like, this guy's actually mad fucking chill.
Thank you.
And it'd be an unwise decision to not openly mouth kiss this man
On
in
camera.
friendship.
Wait.
I think Addy, we have kissed, right?
No, we never
okay,
did.
that was
No.
me and Pax.
I did.
Dude, I was really
You-
drunk.
that was
night.
Oh, yeah,
weird.
I heard you and Pax
I
kiss.
kissed a lot
That
of
was
dudes.
weird.
So I kissed Zach. I kissed
Yeah, I
Pax.
kissed Stormy.
I kissed Stormy. Okay, let me
It was
play
a-
it.
You kissed
Let me
Stormy.
Play, let me play it real.
Stormy and I have kissed many times.
Let me
He
play
kissed
it
me
real
more so.
for-
He was
for
like, "Bro,
everyone.
let's kiss." It was all just gay.
I
fucking-
didn't kiss anybody that night, but
Yeah, I was
Zach
kissed.
me, Stormy kissed me, and Pax fucking like
Reece was
made
egged
out
on,
with
and
me.
also Reece
Like-
egged Pax on. He egged all
I
of
was
the
like,
guys
bro,
So was
on.
that
I
the
was
night he
like,
got a
bro.
DUI?
That was the night that Pax got a DUI.
Oh, I think that says a
you know,
lot
I
about
actually
kissing
haven't
guys.
seen him in quite a while. so-
Apparently, he's quit stand up.
What?
really.
Yeah, because he was running a show in Des Moines with Clem that Tom Michelson had put them both onto. And then from what Clem... Yeah, please take your
To
shot,
Pax.
guys. To Pax.
Pax.
We wish you the best, sir. I mean, ever since his house burnt down, which may or may not have been the result of his wife doing black magic, things have been different. Things have been a little off. And, you know, we want him back. But I don't know if he will be back. But I'm glad you got
Really?
some nookie from him before the DUI. I'm glad that worked out for you.
Taryn was pissed at me. That's
For
like
what?
the one thing I remember about the night. She came up to me. She's like, "I'm so fucking upset at you," and I was like, "What? Why?" She's like, "I've wanted to fucking fuck Pax for so long," and I was like, "I don't know if you saw what just happened, but I didn't fuck Pax."
I can't believe you just fucked Pax in the ass
Yeah,
right in the middle of
like-
minutes right there.
Yeah,
I'm so
I was
jealous
like-
of you.
I was like, "What the fuck?
What the fuck? What the helly?
And I told Pax, like, and the thing is, there was like 3, it was Taryn and like 2 other girls, and I was like, and this is true, you know, I really felt this when I said it. I was like, Pax, your lips are surprisingly soft.
He
and,
seems like a good lover.
Like full, you know, like it's like when you get into a beanbag where you realize there's a lot of volume, but it's got a lot of give, you know, and like they're very, like if my eye, if I didn't know it was Pax and if he didn't have that stubble, that was probably one of the better kisses I've ever had. You know, to be real. But like I'm straight enough to where I'm like, bro, that was disgusting.
It would never work out.
Like,
Yeah.
bro, I just kissed 3 dudes in a row, and none of them did I have
Yeah,
fun
I
with.
hope
But
you had
Pax,
Blistex.
you know,
Oh,
like
and so Pax
Pax
was-
was like an almost, you know, like if
That's
there was
crazy.
if there was information that was like redacted from my memory, I'd have been like, God damn, but like knowing and feeling like, because I got more mustache than he had at the time, and his like stubble scraped my lip at the end because he like clamped.
So you guys
down.
really had quite a little.
And I'm taller than him. He was like
suction,
and I was like, whoa.
I can't believe I missed this.
There was one.
Where was I at?
There was exactly 1.234 seconds. That it was complete bliss, man. I was like, wow.
Well,
Wow.
Des
This
Moines
girl
only 2
can.
hours.
Oh, it's a guy.
It really packs a punch. He packs a punch.
He does pack a punch.
Yeah.
He's got that ability. He kind of looks like Russell Crowe in Cinderella Man. I think he's got like a look to him.
So Clem's doing a show with him, and he just stopped showing up.
He stopped showing up.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And so he hasn't been spotted at really. I haven't seen him in 2 months, maybe
The turnover rate around
4?
here is wild.
3.
It's been around that. Yeah.
We're still waiting to hear back from Rashad.
Yeah, Rashad stopped at end of May.
Well, here's
End
the thing
of
about
May. It's been 3 months.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about Rashad.
Also, we've
man.
got our anniversary. Next Tuesday is our 1 year Quik Draw anniversary.
Really?
Yes. Time flies when we're having buns.
Can we?
That's this Sunday, right?
No,
this
next
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
This next
okay,
Tuesday,
so
'cause we
Tuesday,
came on an
and
open
we
mic.
just discussed this. My apologies, viewers and J bitches, and listening audience. Morgan,
So actually,
Havoc,
this next Tuesday, yeah.
Stanley, Vivian. My apologies, but we were thinking about maybe having like a Sunday quick draw with you two for your 1 year anniversary.
This Sunday.
Yeah,
What do
unless you need to be on
with
the
us
band.
too? So here's
Panel.
the thing. I'm gonna show up at 6 on panel.
Yeah.
I'd love to.
Yeah.
Can the band
I'm-
run it without you?
So
They can.
here's the thing. So Sunday, I will be a part of as far as delegation. I'll be there at 6. I won't be on drums. I want your brother to take my.
So you want Cameron running the drums?
I want Cameron to run the rhythm section with Jared. I think it'd be perfect.
You could still be band manager.
I would love to transition onto vocals and get mic'd up. It'd be easy for Clem to just, I don't know if you guys have. I think I'd use the guest microphone, and then at the end when Quik Draw starts, we put that on the table, because here's the thing. There's no way during the show that there's going to be vocal music. I think if it transitions to the band having the walk on and walk off music, why would you have vocals there?
Also, you could go to keyboard.
That's so dumb.
Yeah, where are the vocals going to go in?
I think the PA system. So
yeah, through the sound system.
yeah. So
I think where are they going to come in terms of the?
What will be the vocal?
I'll sing with
You
the
could
band
keyboard.
for pre-show stuff, but it also leaves me open to do more like delegative. I don't know if that's the word.
Delegational.
Delegatory.
Delegate.
De Lagos.
You truly, I've been around a lot of musicians. You got a couple like brilliant ones that I've seen. Jared's one of them.
He seems very good.
He's the fact that he is continuing to show up is fucking awesome.
Nice.
Because he doesn't understand yet that he could be anywhere.
Yeah, he's good,
and he's great. And I think there's a couple of, I'd say probably 3 band members that I've seen so far that it's like, dude, I'm truly glad you're here, and I'm glad you're continuing to show up. Randall's kind of fading off or whatever, but I know that we're on a podcast, so I'm gonna make short. But I would love to this Sunday with Zack, and I don't think it would take away from the band at all. If Cameron can pick up a beat like I'm sure he can play any song that they play, having even never heard it before. If somebody starts it off, he's like, okay, it's time signature, let's go, boom. I'd be honored. I'd be honored to be on the show.
Yeah, catch us on Sunday. Thank you, Addy, for the opportunity.
Of course.
Thank you, Reece, for sacrificing your bongos to be on with the
He
boys.
gave up his bongos and his butthole for this.
Oh, he gave up his butthole long before, but yeah, he now gave up his bongos.
Reece, it's so good to have you back here on Dude Actually.
Yeah, thank you
I'll
for
tell you
being
what,
back
man.
on the podcast
Thank
now.
you so much for joining us here.
Zack hates it, bro. Every time I open my mouth, Zack's like, bro, I fucking absolutely hate you.
Hey, you know, Zach's drunk on power and potential pussy. He's
Hey,
not
let me divulge 10 minutes onto the inner workings of our band.
So Randall's out. We can all agree, right?
With the beginning question being, would you like to be on this Sunday?
So I want to go with a vocal direction. You know, I'm thinking of real, Ted Danza vibes.
Yeah, more Tony Danza.
Oh, Tony Danza.
Tony Danza.
Ted Danza was from, he was from Cheers, wasn't he? I
know.
get him mixed up.
He was more from booze, if you ask me.
He had FOSS, huh? You ever met
Cheers
somebody
and
with
booze.
FOSS?
FOSS?
Fetal alcohol syndrome?
Oh, yeah.
You know how to? Have you ever met somebody with
Yes,
that?
we have.
You guys know?
Ooh, yeah.
Man, it's
We know all too well.
whenever you guys think about how bad this world is and how the horrendous things that are happening around us in our very streets and across the world, just look yourself in the mirror, and if your forehead is not protruding past the tip of your nose, thank God or whatever spirit it is that you call to that you don't have fetal alcohol syndrome.
I think it's when the belly starts growing, the alcohol stops going. You know,
absolutely.
like
And we're gonna get some
easy
flack for
prevention.
that.
You know, fetal alcohol syndrome. It's in the name. Yeah,
That's a good commercial. That's a good Quick Draw skit commercial.
We should do a
Dude.
quick draw fetal alcohol syndrome.
Holy
commercial.
shit!
We could
I've
do
got
it.
a perfect friend for the we
We do.
Sabian.
Oh, you were
His
thinking
name is
Sabian?
Sabian. Is it-
Sabian would be perfect.
Yeah, he's like I'm the official representative.
His name is.
He would love
I've
to
known
the
one
fetal
Sabian.
alcohol
love to do
syndrome.
it.
I think it should. Okay, so fast. We'll think about it.
We'll work on it.
We'll
Workshop
workshop it.
it.
I
Workshop
think
it.
it's time to say goodbye to the people.
I think it is. I think it's been great, guys. Thank you so much
That's
for
been
having
great.
us.
Thank you
Addy.
for joining
Thank you
us.
for being here, Reece. It's been great to have you back, sincerely.
Reece, I mean, really.
No,
don't
actually, I
be
mean that.
Don't be a stranger to
Yeah.
the show.
No,
I think I'm
I
gonna
mean,
start being a stranger again.
I do mean that, though. It's great to have
That
you
was
back.
working out good.
Maybe
for
next
my
time you
life.
could bring a drum set or something. We'd
Yeah,
like you
yeah.
to maybe tune it up a
Outside of
little
this
bit.
podcast, you give me so much relentless shit all the time that this is my one time that I can be like,
I don't know. I think I've been really, really supportive, and when I get on this podcast, everyone's just really.
hey,
mean to
guy
me.
butts when I fuck them are so much better.
Dude, you don't think the audience wants to know that?
They do.
Dude, for anybody, I bet we have a lot of supporters that are wavering.
They're wavering
And
on choosing one or the other.
I think they're ready to try it out, and they've heard it here first, folks. Fuck a guy butt once. Hey, listen. Fuck a guy butt once. Hey, listen.
Shame on you. Fuck a guy butt twice. Delicious.
And do we want to do the unveiling?
Yes.
All right.
that's
well,
right.
all right. So, here's the thing,
What's the thing?
Zach. You got it.
I don't really have anything to say besides Addy's been holding the sacred tome, the sacred token of mass futures, and there's been 3 Amazonian tribes that were maimed 3,000 years ago for this to be created, and here it is.
3,384
84
years ago.
So say a necklace, an heirloom, you might say. Here, let me go ahead and move the speaker because really the audio is so much more important than the.
Oh yeah.
I said that backwards.
The Vizio.
the Vizio.
Vizio.
Yeah, this is a frog. From what I understand, it is a real frog. It also has a zipper in it, which I wasn't sure if was a part of the biology of frogs. I'll get with my my animal expert later on this. But really, the thing about this was, and this is so Midwestern nice of you guys to spring it on me at the end. I was kind of hoping you would just, because I had a plan for this. I said, I'm going to come down here wearing a frog, and they're really going to have some problems with it. Because, let's be honest, I mean, it's ridiculous. It's crazy.
Might I be handed this from you?
Well, I insist, please.
So I want to get a good clip art. So this might be edited out or not. I don't know.
Who knows what kind of laws we may or may not break with this.
It's going to be that, but I also do want to show the audience closely that this is a real frog. And
Yeah, the zipper bone.
Here.
They kept in the zipper bone for some reason.
No, dude, this is so shiny. This is disgusting.
It's got some real weight to it. I never get to wear it socially, so I really wanted to kind of like wear it tonight for you guys, and you just But honestly, you did the player thing and you waited until the end. I was really hoping I would have to defend my position all night with that frog. But you guys are just such...
Wait. if the clip art, like if it's Zack, Addy, and then instead of me, it's this fucking
Reece Thurber, and it's just a frog.
Yeah.
Where are its genitals?
I'm just kind of.
Yeah, it's got kind of a cloaca that must be sewed shut down at its bottom.
What if frogs just had giant dongs?
I'd be way more into. I'd hate to touch them.
Like it flaps and then it's like.
Yeah, it hits your arm and it's like. Ugh,
you feel the
balls.
secondary
Yeah,
hit.
There's one.
It's so wild.
I don't like that in the middle of this body is something like tassels that these ropes are tied to that keep it
It's a wild thing. It's got little fingers on it.
like where this was made was not regulated by any
No,
laws.
this was made by the frog's children. I think they set it up. They sewed it. I mean, there's beautiful stitching on it.
This is a hand.
This
is not.
It is. It's just it's at a different angle. It's got the 4 little fingers.
Somebody had to.
This was freeze dried.
Yeah, apparently it was
So-
super freeze. Yeah, you're looking at the cloaca.
Okay, wait.
No,
so,
Reece, you can't fuck my frog. All right?
but dude, I'm literally like, for like, dude, $20. Like, no, dude, you
Put your
can't
finger in there. Let's see how much of a freak you are.
You can't. Oh, it's lined. Oh, it's lined. Dude, you can't. you can't, like, bones don't turn into nothing if you freeze dry them, right? Like, I had a freeze dryer in Oregon. You'd put, I mostly freeze dried candy and fruit.
They
So
probably
if you
fucking
put a
flipped it.
popsicle in there, like, a lollipop on a stick, the lollipop expands because all the water's coming, but the stick has been manufactured, all this stuff. It doesn't turn into anything. A dried bone's a dried bone. Like, it probably was freeze dried, but where the fuck is the incision that took all the bones out of it? You know?
The mouth.
Like, cause freeze. Oh.
I bet they flipped it inside out.
I bet they tore everything out of the throat of that beast. You think it was a girl?
Well, based off the lack of penis, and I mean, I'm no scientist here.
The lack of freeze-dried testicles.
Based on, I mean, I could show this on the internet. I don't think it's going to be a problem. I mean, there ain't nothing there. But this is definitely the artist formerly known as Frog. This is a real creature.
It was.
And I was given this by Chris Vincentini, good friend of the show.
Here's the thing, bro. You can't fake that. That
The
ain't
stretch marks and shit,
No, all
like-
these fucking, like, what people used to think, like, toads would give you warts because they have, like, resembling...
Yeah.
Like,
No, I mean, I think this thing was run over
by.
by a bicycle, too. I mean, look at that.
I think
Maybe a razor scooter.
it was run over by Chris Vincentini's, like, work clothes pocket, dude.
Dude.
I think he kept changing this motherfucker. Who buys
Look
that?
at the eyelids.
You go to a
my
foreign
God.
country,
Feel the eyelids.
every single day you're walking around in a country
That's wild,
or a
dude.
culture you're not familiar
So
with.
delicate.
You're like, wow, that's wild. I've never seen that. Wow, that's crazy.
What-
But for you to buy one of those,
I
like,
didn't buy
randomly-
one.
So what tourists do is they buy food. They're like, I've never tried this.
Yeah.
But when you buy a fucking frog purse, like
It is.
This-
It is a purse.
It
It's
says-
actually, I've been trying to figure out what it was. I was calling it a medallion, and that didn't seem right. This is a purse.
Yeah.
it's a coin purse.
It's
man.
got
it
it's
is.
a coin purse. I could put my fucking 38 pesos in it and buy a pack of cigarettes.
Whoever
Yeah.
made this was like, you can put a shitload of yen in this. Like,
Yeah, no shit.
Absolutely. You can fold up bills and put coins.
Dude, you could put so many drugs in this. And
There's
who's gonna
definitely
search
a
the
curse
frog?
on this.
The cats don't fuck with it. I thought the cats were gonna tear it up. Like I have it hanging on the wall to where they could get to it if they wanted. They don't touch
There's
it.
definitely,
You
there's definitely some old blood in
I
there.
think. I don't think it was freeze dried at all. Actually,
What do you think?
I
Chris
think it was
Vincentini said it was-
dehydrated, like what you do to jerky. I think it was dehydrated to a certain point. They put a preservative on it of some kind.
Absolutely. Formaldehyde.
Yeah,
or some
had
shit.
to. And then, if I had to guess, yeah, this is Do you mind if I do a slight bit of prying?
Let's see, dude.
Oh, you can't even. You can
It's
see one
sealed
tuft of
shut.
fur right there. I
Yeah.
assume that's the end of a stitch. I think Zack was right. I think they tore out every existing piece of individuality of this frog from its fucking throat.